Hey there, Knights. For tomorrow's lunch, we'll be having chicken drumsticks, steamed corn, mashed potatoes, and as always, fresh fruit.
Hey Knights, today's homework hall will be in room 754 with Miss Armino. Make sure to get a pass before 3 o'clock if you're riding the late bus.
Hey Knights, go to your day of service classrooms after the 5-minute bell rings during go time.
I would like to nominate Kara Brady because she's always prepared, on time, and with a positive attitude that lights up any classroom.
Ryan is respectful to his peers and his teachers. Great student.
Hello, I'm Jillian from the news. I'm here with our new interim principal, Mr. Wolf, and we're here to, ask him some things about himself and just get to know him a little better. So it's my understanding that you were the interim principal at Hudson Bend. What's the transition like exactly?
It's not been a real hard transition because the middle school kids at Hudson Bend are a lot like the middle school kids here. I mean, you're talking about kids that are 12, 13, 14 years old. And so it was really, there's not a lot of differences between the kids. They are all 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. So I enjoyed my time there, but I'm glad I'm here.
And obviously, Lake Travis is better. You don't have to answer that.
Without question.
It's my understanding you have a long history in education as well. Would you like to speak a little bit about that?
Sure. I was in education for over 30 years. I started off as a substitute teacher, and then I got my first teaching job back in 1988. Then I went back to school and got a principal certification and became an assistant principal and then a principal. Then I got a job in the personnel department in the school district that I was working at. And then most recently I worked in the Eanes ISD as the assistant superintendent for human resources. And then I retired in 2016. Stayed out of the work world for a year, did a lot of traveling with my wife, and came back to do interim assignments for the Lake Travis ISD. And we started at Hudson Bend, went to West Cypress Hills, and now I'm here at Lake Travis Middle, my favorite school so far.
And you said traveling. I heard you spent 3 months in an RV traveling around. Do you want to talk about that a little?
Yeah, it wasn't in an RV. We did go RV shopping, but we decided not to buy one. And so, yeah, we just went to different places all over the country, saw some cool new places I had never been to. One was Niagara Falls. I had never been to Niagara Falls, so we went to Niagara Falls and saw how beautiful that was. We did a lot of traveling on the coasts. My wife is a big beach person, so she loves being on the beach and being near the oceans. So we spent a lot of time on the Gulf Coast. We spent a lot of time on the East Coast. We even took a trip overseas, went to Italy, and so we spent a lot of our time on the coasts in Italy, seeing all the beautiful architecture of the country and hanging out on the beaches of Italy, too.
And just one more question. I hear you're an animal lover. You have a dog named Benny. What's that like?
Benny is a new addition to our family. We've only had him for probably a couple months now. We had another dog, Bear, who passed away. He was 14 at the time. And my wife and I decided we weren't going to get a new puppy for a while because we enjoyed our travels, and it's harder with a dog when you're traveling a lot. And then one day my wife came to me, it was a Saturday morning, and we were just having breakfast, and she said that she's got a couple errands that she wants me to go with her, and those errands turned out to be going to different animal shelters. And so we didn't get a new dog that Saturday, but Sunday we woke up, we went back to a couple of new animal shelters, and Benny became part of our family that weekend that we did that. So he's been with us about 2 months now.
Oh, that's really sweet. All right, well, this is Mr. Wolf. Once again, I'm Jillian. It sounds like really great that you're here. We're so thankful. So once again, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this interview. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching the news.
For today's 2 fun facts, I'll be talking about fish. Did you know that there are over 30,000 known species of fish? Did you also know that tuna can swim up to 43 miles an hour? Bet you didn't know that.